Chapter 3 with the hot fudge. Gross, get away from me. Peaches moves away and coughs a flower. What do we do? Blue spits on the ground. Simple, we tell the teacher, said Peanut. Stay away from him, all of you, this is a warning, Pecan said, pointing at all of them. The guy is nuts, Pecan said to all of them. Pecan looks at Butterscotch. Especially you, said Pecan. Why especially her? Said Peanut. The bell rings. Miss Cinnamon comes outside. Recess is over, time to come inside, said Miss Cinnamon, waving her hand back. Miss Cinnamon looks at Pecan. You don't belong to this school, said Miss Cinnamon. Pecan jumps over the gate and grabs his stick and leaves. Warning, he points the stick at the kids. All the kids run inside. I never seen this before. Cinnamon looks at the kids surprised. Did that boy with the stick do anything? Said Miss Cinnamon. Of course not, if anything he was helping us, said Peanut. The ice cream man tried to kill us, said Peaches. Where, what ice cream man? Said Cinnamon, looking out the door. All the kids point at the truck. Miss Cinnamon looks at the ice cream truck drive away. We will discuss this in class, said Miss Cinnamon, shaking her head. Is she gonna believe us? Said Butterscotch, looking at Peanut. Hopefully Butterscotch. Peanut grabs Butterscotch hand. As long as I'm here by your side, that freak won't do anything to hurt either of us. Peanut hugs Butters. Blue rinses his mouth in the water fountain. Peaches moves him and rinses her mouth. They both fight over the water fountain. To class, both of you, Miss Cinnamon shouted at Blue and Peaches. They stop and walk to Miss Cinnamon. All the students enter the class. Can anyone tell me what's going on? Miss Cinnamon locks the door. All the students begin to talk all at once. One at a time. I can't understand any of you. Miss Cinnamon looks at them surprised. Peanut begins to speak. The ice cream truck man tried to kill us, Peanut said in a loud voice. What? Miss Cinnamon looked surprised. Are you guys poison? Miss Cinnamon said to the students. No, Peanut said. We almost ate things that could have killed us, Peanut said, looking at Miss Cinnamon. The ice cream man always gives kids a toy, Miss Cinnamon said, fixing her glasses and smiling. That doesn't mean he tried to kill you. Miss Cinnamon looks up at Peanut. Miss Cinnamon, pencil shavings are not a toy. Peanut looks at Miss Cinnamon angry. Well, maybe that could have came from the sky. Miss Cinnamon smiles at Peanut. Peanut stands up. Not the only one, the whole class had random things in their ice cream. Peanut said, looking serious. You're being silly, Peanut, take your seat. Miss Cinnamon opens a cup of ice cream and licks it. I hope you get pencil shavings in your ice cream, said Peanut, mad. Sister. You're angry, Butterscotch said, worrying about Peanut. Fine, Butterscotch, this teacher is just crazy, Butterscotch said, using one finger to spin around the side of her head, looking at Miss Cinnamon. Leave, get out, said Miss Cinnamon, as she points to the door with her spoon. Yet, Miss Cinnamon, you are crazy, said Blue. Blue stands up too. Don't let Peanut brain freeze, I meant brain wash you, to have a seat, said Miss Cinnamon. All the students stand up. No, we will not. They look at Miss Cinnamon. Butterscotch stands by Peanut. It's okay, let's just go before things get worse, said Peanut, about to leave out the door. Miss Cinnamon starts to twitch her body and head and shows her sharp ice cream cone teeth and rainbow eyes. Peanut turns around slowly. Matter of fact, let's go like right now, said Peanut, graping Butterscotch's hand and running out the door. All the students leave out the class, but before they reach the door, Miss Cinnamon blocks it. Guys, go out the window, Peanut shouted at them from the other side of the door, holding Butterscotch's hand. A grip grabs her from behind and throws her back into the lockers. She looks up and sees the ice cream man, Sorpet. You two are perfect scoops of ice cream, said Sorpet as he looks over at Butterscotch. Mostly you. Sorpet smiles at Butterscotch. Butterscotch runs over to Peanut. Peanut, Butterscotch yells out and rubs her arm. Okay, Peanut talks slowly. What's wrong with you? I thought you was my friend, Butterscotch shouts at Sorpet. Butterscotch, I am your friend. Sorpet removes his hat from his head, showing his red hair. Always friendly, I gave you kids ice cream. Sorpet puts his hand out to Butterscotch. Peanut gets up slowly and slaps his hand. Sorpet looks at Peanut and pushes her really far. She slides across the hallway floor. Run, Peanut yells out at Butterscotch. No, I'm not leaving you. Butterscotch runs to Peanut. Sorpet grabs her. Butterscotch tries to get out of Sorpet grip. Peanut runs to Sorpet and jumps on him. She attacks. Sorbet releases Butterscotch. Butterscotch panics. "Don't be scared," Peanut said, attacking Sorbet. Sorbet grabs Peanut off his back and throws her down to the floor. Sorbet grabs an ice cream cone and aims right at Peanut. Butterscotch kicks it out of Sorbet's hand. The ice cream cone breaks into small pieces. "Why did you do that?" Sorbet looks at Butterscotch. "You are my kid." Sorbet looks at Butterscotch. "No, I'm not," Butterscotch said, backing up. As Sorbet walks closer to Butterscotch. "You must forgotten about me," Sorbet said, taking some ice cream and making a sad smile on his face with it. "You have the same hair, the same skin, and the same voice as my little girl." Sorbet gets close to Butterscotch. Peanut crawls to his feet and grabs it. She bites his foot. Sorbet shouts in pain and kicks her back. Sorbet turns around. "Maybe if I get rid of you, this situation might turn out better for me." Sorbet grabs another cone from his pocket. Peanut crawls away. Sorbet grabs Peanut by the shirt. A stick gets thrown in Sorbet's hand. Sorbet grabs his hand and sees stick stuck in his hand. He looks up furious. Pecan looks up at Sorbet, with another stick in his hand. "I knew you was up to something, you creep." Pecan looks at Sorbet angry. Sorbet laughs at Pecan. "I do more than just give kids ice cream." Sorbet smiles at Pecan, removing the sticks from his hand. "Maybe you should try one." Sorbet smiles at Pecan and throws ice cream at him. Pecan uses his stick and hits it back at Sorbet. Sorbet dodges. "Nice skills, kid." Sorbet smiles. "Perhaps I should show you another 1-inch." Pecan hits the fire button with his stick. Water comes down. Sorbet yells, trying to get away from the water. He looks for the nearest exit and jumps out the window. Pecan helps Peanut off the ground. "How did you know?" Peanut grabs Pecan's hand. "Simple, never trust a freak." Pecan looks at Peanut serious. Peanut runs over to Butterscotch. "Butterscotch, you did great." Peanut hugs her while bruised. Butterscotch stands still and don't move. "Butterscotch, what's wrong?" Peanut looks at Butterscotch's eyes. Butterscotch faints on Peanut. "Yep, she out." Pecan looks over at Butterscotch. "Yes, Sherlock." Peanut rolls her eyes at Pecan. She holds Butterscotch. "I got to get her to safety." Peanut puts her on her back. "Watch out," yelled Pecan. "What?" Peanut moves out the way with Butterscotch. Pecan spits his gum to the ground. Miss Cinnamon slips on it and goes out the window. Peanut looks back surprised. "I told you to watch out." Pecan picks his stick up off the ground and laughs. Peanut looks at Pecan shocked. "Don't worry, she's not human, she a monster, a freaky one." Pecan laughs. Peanut smiles at Pecan. "Well, let's find a way to get out," said Peanut. "Don't worry, I know this place like a neighborhood." Pecan jumps down a flight of stairs.